Well, we have quite the evening in store for us tonight at Sleep Train Arena. Golden State Warriors in town. Donate for Life at a basketball game before the game. And Marcus Thornton traded today to the Brooklyn Nets for Jason Terry and Reggie Evans. Let's go to the fans and see what they have to say. Now, Linda, are you a season ticket holder?
I am.
Okay. And why are you the #1 fan?
Because I love coming to the Kings games. I love these guys. They're all great players. I'm one of those autograph hounds. I hang out after the game, get autographs from the players as they stop on their way out. Been doing it for about 10 years now. Love it.
Very cool. Now, I'd like to hear your thoughts, good or bad, or any thoughts on the trade today.
Well, I don't see that it betters the team. I mean, I will say Jason Terry has a ring, so, you know, he does have experience. Marcus wasn't having the greatest year, so, you know, good or bad, I don't really think we can say it's good or bad. You know, it happened. We knew something was going to happen before tomorrow, so, you know, it is what it is. I mean, Marcus, you know, he had a couple of good seasons. This season, he just didn't. So, but he was a good guy.
So tomorrow at 12 o'clock in the afternoon is the trade deadline. Do you expect any more trades from the Kings?
Well, I've heard rumors about Isaiah Thomas, and I hope they're totally false because I know he's a fan favorite. Nobody wants to see him go, you know. I don't know. They probably have something else to do before noon. You know, the anticipation is, the waiting is the worst, so.
As we've heard in the past shows, Isaiah Thomas is definitely a loved Kings player. So hopefully he doesn't go. We'll wait and see how this trade happens, or what happens in this trade. Okay, we're here with Vanessa Martinelli as part of Donate for Life. Tonight I just want to kind of get an idea of what they went through earlier today and what they've gone through with the transplant. Vanessa, first of all, tell us your story about the transplant.
Well, my husband is actually a heart transplant recipient. He received his heart transplant 3 years ago on February 23rd, which is our wedding anniversary. So it's pretty amazing. He's got a pretty amazing story.
And after the heart transplant, did everything go good? Was there complications or?
Well, he had a lot of complications beforehand, and then when he had the transplant, his life changed. He was brand new person. He was able to be a father to our kids and just do the things he's never been able to do.
So they're actually going to come out and play a quick game, a quick scrimmage?
It's going to be the transplant recipients, the donors, living donors, and then doctors and nurses.
Now, these are your kids?
My son and my daughter.
Your son? Okay, very cool. And hopefully they never have to have any heart transplants or anything. How long did he have to wait for that heart transplant?
Actually, he developed a blood infection after he received an LVAD, and then it was about 2 weeks after he was placed on the list.
Wow.
So it was really fast.
Yeah, they usually don't happen that quick, do they?
Not at all.
Oh, praise the Lord. Well, you get to see the Warriors in town, and hopefully you're rooting for the Kings, right?
Yes, of course.
Good or bad? Your thoughts on the trade today?
You know what? I have no thoughts about that. You probably should ask my son about that, not me. This one knows more about it.
Okay, we need you up here real quick. I need to know your thoughts. What's your name, first of all?
Gio.
JL?
Gio.
Okay. Now, good or bad on the trade today? Was it a good trade or a bad trade?
Bad.
Bad, and why?
Because I like him.
You like Marcus Thornton? Okay. Well, we're going to see what the fans' reactions are to the trade. We also get to see the Donate for Life scrimmage that's coming up here.
Sold on the side, you need him, but
Okay, we're here with Matt Ehrlich, the coach of the Doctors, right? Yep. How did you get this job?
Well, my friend Scott, he's an organ donor. He was an organ donor, and then they knew like I played basketball at Ponderosa, so I got to be able to come here and coach.
So now, what does the coaching entail?
Well, lots of substitutions because they get tired a lot. I mean, how old are they? I don't even know. So yeah, running some simple plays, simple defenses.
And how was it coming out onto the Sacramento Kings floor and hanging out?
Oh, it was super fun. It's a great experience being in front of like a bunch of people. It's neat.
And what do you have to say to all these organ donors out here?
Thank you for you guys are awesome. It's great that you guys are able to do that.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
So as you saw, pretty cool stories from Donate for Life. Couple quick game notes. DeMarcus Cousins is out with a hip injury, and Andrew Bogut from the Warriors is out as well. So it should be a quick, fast-paced game. Let's go to the game and see how they do. Well, what a first quarter. This was my first time seeing Stephen Curry and the Warriors play. They are tough. They made every shot. They played good defense. The Kings, though, 4 points down. It's 26-30. Let's go to the second quarter. Well, as you can see from the footage, the Kings had to work really hard for every shot they took. But for some reason, they're only down 9 points. Let's see if they can turn that around in the second half. Well, I really don't know how they've done it. It's been one of those games where you keep looking at the scoreboard and you say, how are the Kings still in it? But somehow, they're leading by 1 going into the fourth quarter. Let's hope we can come away with a win. After a tough fight, Kings lose 89-101. All night we kept looking at the scoreboard and saying, how are the Kings still in it? So I got to give it to them. They stayed in it most of the game until the fourth quarter. The turnovers, that was it. They had 20 turnovers, and it just killed them. Should we go into the locker room? Okay, let's go. Let's check it out.
To me, the story of the game was our turnovers and our inability to take care of the basketball. The flip side of that is our inability or unwillingness to share the basketball. And that's gotten to be, for me, a little alarming in the last month or so, that we are no longer making plays for each other. and our spacing was poor at times. We didn't help each other out at times tonight. We can't have 13 assists on 21 turnovers and expect to beat anybody. I thought our defense was solid at times tonight. We defended the three-point line very well for the first time against this team, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league. But when you give them all those easy layups and 50 points in the paint, I think it was 52, you're going to have a hard time beating that team. So we have to try to get back to becoming a team that shares the ball, moves the ball, make plays for each other, because the way it works, if you make a play for your teammate, it's going to come back to you. It's going to find you at some point. And, we have to get back to doing that. Earlier in the year, I thought we did that. Lately, in the last month or so, we've gotten very, very far away from that, which is somewhat concerning. But we'll address it. We'll talk about it. We'll watch film, and we'll drill it in practice. Just move that ball side to side, move that ball, because when you move the ball, you become a lot harder to guard. At times, some of our turnovers are trying to make the right play for our teammates, and it just doesn't go, like we would have hoped. But we have to get off the dribble, move the ball, and be a lot harder to guard. I put so much time and emphasis on defense that sometimes I'm sure that the offense probably falls behind a little bit because it doesn't get the necessary time maybe, but we'll be addressing the offense just as much as the defense moving forward, because we can't turn the ball over like we are right now and expect to beat good teams going down these last 28 games. But moving forward, I've said this the last couple of days, 28 games, we need to see Ray McCallum. We need to see Ben McLemore. We need to see Derek Williams, Carl Landry, to see what those guys bring to the table. And then obviously, we can look at what they need to work on moving forward into the offseason.
Well, as we come out of the locker room, we saw that the team and the coach had one thing. It's team basketball. They didn't have it tonight, and they got to get better at it. As the trade deadline nears, let's see what happens, see who the Kings get, and let's hope they can get better. We'll see you next week when they take on the Houston Rockets. And remember, watch us on Foothill7TV.com or Comcast Channel 7.